What's up, y'all? It's Pokey Professor Will here, and today I'm getting in a skate session at John Steff Skate Park, the larger of the two skate parks here in my hometown, Amarillo, Texas. It's Labor Day 2025, so I have the day off. I've been up here for about 3 hours, so we're towards the end of our session, but gotten in a real nice one today. So last time I was out here, I made a video, or last time I made a video up here, it was 7 months ago. I was skating the Endless Arc frames, and I'd been experimenting with non-aggressive type frames. I decided that I didn't like aggressive frames anymore. They're too non-maneuverable, right? So I'm just skating rockered frames up here at the skate park now. For the last 6 months, I've been skating these Endless Swan frames up here, and they've been a hell of a lot of fun. Whew. A big 180 over the cone. Woo. But also last time I was up here, I was kind of constrained on what I could do, as I wasn't very comfortable getting up and down the ramps yet. But we've gotten over that, as you can see. I'm getting up and down the big ramps now, and I'll take y'all for a little tour down the bowl later. But you know, one of the questions that I see brought up on Reddit or brought up on the Discord is, can I take my free skates up to the skate park? Do I need an aggressive skate to skate up at the skate park? And the answer is no. I've been skating on large wheels, non-grinding aggressive frames for 6 months, and I'm having a ton of fun up here on them. And I'm just doing transition skating. I'm not doing any grinds because I don't have any sole plates or H-block in my frames to do so, but I don't think I'm really missing out. So I'd way rather be skating these maneuverable endless frames with the close to 1 millimeter rocker and be super swivelly up here than locked in on aggressive flat skates. They just feel like skis. It doesn't feel normal to me skating aggressive frames. So I've pretty much just given up on them. So, but absolutely you can skate your free skates up here, or your wizard skates or non-aggressive skates, no problem. So I've been doing this jump over the pyramid. That's been one of my favorite things to do up here, and also jumping up that ramp where we have the large cone set up. That's probably my favorite line, is to go around the park and do that. Last time I was on the arcs, I couldn't even drop in on the ramp, so kind of gotten over that fear. I can also go down the ramp backwards as well. I can only do it from this direction right here, but if I drop my right foot and have my right foot guide me down the ramp, it makes for a pretty easy fakie drop in. So whew. But since we're so maneuverable, we can still do like figure skating and wizard skating type stuff along with the transition skating up here at the park. We're just missing out on grinds. So whew. Oh, it's very nice today. It's a little bit hot, but overall the temperatures are decreasing. It's starting to feel like fall. School started back up last week, so I had to start working again last week. I'm teaching one class, introductory chemistry, and also full-time lab manager up at the community college. And so that's always fun, getting back into the semester and meeting new students. And everybody's really excited at the beginning of semester, so it's always fun with respect to that. Woo. But since we're on Labor Day, we got a whole day to skate. Woo. Oh man. Oh. So if you haven't tried skating rockered frames, particularly endless frames, I think that you're missing out. The maneuverability that you get out of this 1mm rocker, at the same time, you're still pretty stable. So if you've skated like rockered setups on like an FR2, where you have to flip the rocker, those are 2mm rockers. And they can be quite squirrely, especially if you're not used to a rocker at all. But the endless frames, they're about 1mm rocker. It really depends on the particular frame. But it's kind of like half of a slalom rocker. Well, I say that, you know, Endless just introduced some slalom frames, or slalom, however you say it, tomato, tomato, that do have a 2mm rocker, but all of their other frames are close to a 1mm rocker. And you can adjust like the arc frames to be a little bit larger than that. But man, it's so fun to skate on rockered frames. I'm never going back to flat. I don't think. We'll see. There might be some reason in the future, but I can't think of one right now. Oh. So we get our figure skating done here. Bam. Whew. So I'm still not really comfortable going up the ramps backwards. There's some like block in my head, like going up the ramp backwards like that. Like that one wasn't bad at all, but I just feel like I can get those better somehow. Let's try where it feels more natural. That one felt better. I think I have to like stagger going up and then bring my legs in close, which is like the opposite of what I do when I'm coming back fakie. So when I come up and come down fakie, I stagger at the very top, right? So my feet are together going up the ramp, and then as I hit the top of the ramp, I start to stagger my feet when I come back down. So, but woo. All right, let's get in another line. Whew. Whew. Go, 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 go. I don't know how to get more speed on that. I need to get more speed going up the mohawks up the ramp. Whew. All right. Oh. Pumping down these ramps though, man, it works out your legs pretty good. When we get into the bowl, it's gonna give me a good workout. And that'll be my last skate of the morning because I'm getting pretty tired. Whew. Oh man. Whew. Got a couple more people up here at the skate park. Whew. All right. So, man. All right. 360. Woo. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, I've been skating the Endless Swan frame up at the skate park for the last 6 months. So this frame is made by Endless Blading Company, and it comes in at 261 millimeter wheelbase. It's a mixed wheel frame, and it only is made for 165 millimeter boots. So you can't get this frame for Trinity or UFS. But the wheel setup is 90 millimeters on the outside and then 84 millimeters on the inside. And originally I bought this frame because I had both the Endless 80s and the Endless 90s. The Endless 80s are 255 millimeter wheelbase, and the 90s are a 276 millimeter wheelbase. I prefer the Endless 90s for my urban and trail runs. Probably overall, those are just my favorite frames, are the Endless 90s. But I wanted to see what the Swan frames felt like, because they're basically right in between the 80s and the 90s, right? One advantage to the mixed wheel frame here is that the front wheels come up a little bit higher than the wheels do on the Endless 80 or the Endless 90. So you're able to get a slightly lower ride height with these mixed wheel frames. To me, that's not like a huge deal. It is nice landing jumps on and jumping, you know, just landing the jump and taking off from the jump from a lower ride height. But honestly, I don't think that that's a huge deal for me. They've been a lot of fun up here, though. So for me, this being a 261 millimeter wheelbase, it is a little bit shorter than my foot. I'm in size 40 shell FR1s, and my feet are 268 millimeters and 269 millimeters. So this is the only frame that I'm skating currently that is actually shorter than my foot, or has a shorter wheelbase than my foot. So sometimes when I first get on these after skating like the arc frames for a couple days, they feel a little bit unstable, but I can get over that pretty quickly. I don't really like the Endless 80s that much. Those were my first Endless frames. I really enjoyed them when I was skating them back then, but after skating like the Endless 90s, I found that I liked a wheelbase that is closer to my foot length, right? So this is about as short of a frame as I like to skate nowadays. Woo! Man, y'all just missed it. I didn't have the camera recording, but as soon as I got up from talking about the Swan frames, I fell and dislocated my elbow, and woo, it hurts a lot. But for the last part of this video, I wanted to get down into the bowl. So this is something I've recently started to do, is get down into the bowl and skate. This bowl is pretty big, and I think right here where I'm dropping in is either 5 or 6 feet. But this is the only place that I'm really comfortable dropping in to the bowl at the moment. But let's go down there and explore a little bit. Woo. So man, skating down the bowl will make you real tired real fast, because going around all these curves, I'm pumping my knees every single time, and it's like doing little mini squats. Woo. Woo. All right. I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna take off, go apply some analgesic gel to my elbow, and get some lunch. But if you haven't joined the Discord yet, we have a community Discord, and there's about 250 members now. It's a great place for inline skaters of all types to hang out and talk about their gear, get help with decisions in their gear purchases or techniques or whatever. It's a good place to hang out and learn from other inline skaters. So I'll leave the link to that in the description below. Whew, we're out of breath. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good one, And if you guys have any comments or questions, I would love to hear them. But other than that, we will see you guys next time. Peace. Whew.